I mean, I wouldn't be teaching LinkedIn for about 3 years now if it didn't serve, of course, my business. I listen hard to what they're asking because of the quarantine. So they were saying, Cassie, can you teach? Yada yada. And I'm like, okay, sige. So I thought I'm teaching now. And what's even amazing, I have an 8 weeks intensive program because they requested for it. And it's amazing because with all the small if digital products that I have and also my intensive, my God, 9 days, I earned about 350,000 pesos easily. Number one, fix your profile, make it an all-star profile, complete it. Number two, give yourself 7 to maybe 15 minutes to add content and then comment back, engage with other people, and then slide into the DMs. And then this is the best part, bring it offline.
For those who don't know, Cassie is the face of LinkedIn in, I don't know, Asia siguro or and beyond. Tsaka guys, sobrang yaman niya. So for this video, we're gonna talk about LinkedIn. How can you make money from LinkedIn today? Kasi Cassie, context also. I think because of this crisis, a lot of people will lose their jobs. A lot of people will lose money. There will be businesses that won't be doing well. So I want to give them opportunities also that while everything is on lockdown, they have an opportunity to learn so that they can also pivot to make money later on. So before we begin, introduce yourself and then let's talk about LinkedIn.
Hello to everybody. My name is Patty, and yes, Marvin is correct to that. I'm an international independent LinkedIn trainer. So what does it mean? It just means actually, guys, that I share LinkedIn from the heart, and I've taught some master classes online, offline, and also in other parts of Asia. So anyway, so on the topic of LinkedIn, I'm just so excited to share this space together with Marvin because yes, Marvin is correct. A lot of people were retrenched, lost their jobs, laid off, or their projects were on hold. I feel you guys totally. Solely also because I also have an events business. So every month we have learning events. The business is called the After Six Club. So we focus on transformational and progressive events offline after six. So what do you do after your work by after hours? So we're truly affected by this. But there's no stopping here. The reason also why this accidental venture after Six Club became what it is right now, it's because of LinkedIn. So what am I saying? You're correct, Mark. There are a lot of ways that you can earn money if you choose to earn money, and also if you allow yourself to be driven by your ambition. So ako kasi, I believe kasi na your passion, you don't look for it eh. Passion is an action. So whatever it is that your motivation is, it drives your passion to do that, whatever your motivation is, because the mission is what. So you have to define what is the mission that you're trying to achieve. But then again, diba, what is a mission if you don't take action? What is an ambition if you don't take action? So what are the ways? So, and all these things that we do, whatever business that we do, something that is common, there are a few things that are common, but the first thing is building trust with your audience, right? There is no business if there's no sale. So how are you going to earn, diba, if you don't have a product? So parang it's a chain reaction. In LinkedIn, what happens here is that it focuses or zooms into your personal brand or who you are, building relationships, how you talk, how you act, how you are towards speaking with one another. Let's just go back to how it was before the internet, pre-internet days. So we had, our CVs, so we go to school to educate. And after that, of course, we tried to look for an endeavor, which is the job. Before that, in between, we built our own resume. And in building that resume, we have activities also in between, what it is that we did, what it is that we do. And then you also remember, before we get into a job, we get asked by the HR to submit recommendation letters from our bosses or from your teacher, your professor, to know what their conduct is on how you help also a certain, project that you may have in school or at work, so on and so forth. So it's the same on LinkedIn. LinkedIn basically just, digitized everything and in a global scale. So what are the ways that you can make money out of LinkedIn? Number one, when you build yourself, you get to introduce your business through. Why? It also describes your integrity. It also shows your discipline. It also shows how you talk. It also describes everything. So it's telling and sharing your story. So telling and selling your story without selling.
Okay.
What I love, yeah. So yun. So yun.
The question from that is, all of that, telling and selling your story, giving integrity, I can do that in Facebook, I can do that in Instagram, I can do that in YouTube, I can do that in my own website. What makes LinkedIn different? What can I do in LinkedIn that I cannot do in other platforms as well?
Well, hindi naman siya cannot. It's just that LinkedIn has a certain culture. So that's what I love about LinkedIn. Facebook is becoming so noisy that everything has to be paid, and from Facebook, and wait, did I should say it right? On LinkedIn, it's all about culture. In Facebook, everything now needs to be paid. So like the ads and so on and so forth, right? So the difference is, culture, what I just said about culture. When you go to LinkedIn, I always say this during my classes. Example, when somebody posts the same thing on Facebook and LinkedIn, you're so ugly. Marvin Germo, you're so ugly. Diba? So in Facebook, what are the types of reactions will you get? You'll be getting, either there are trolls, there will be people who will agree, there are people who is going to expand the context, there are a lot of people, so on and so forth, memes, whatever, and create chaos, or, there are a lot of characters that comes out from that comment section. However, on LinkedIn, once you post the same thing, like, Marvin, you're so ugly. So what happens is you're going to be prepared for a discussion. So people are going to ask, what is your definition of ugly? Where is this comment comes from? What is the necessity, and why is it necessary to post such a comment or such status? How is it relevant to your business? So you'll be prepared for a conversation that you never really thought that, oh yeah, why did I have to put that? So again, it goes back to culture. Number two, in terms of
they're smarter, mas smarter in conversations in
yes, so you're correct. So I would just like say it's smarter and more mindful, or it could be because everybody is smart. I truly believe everybody is smart. It's just a matter of knowing parang suddenly you have boundaries. Like, okay, I'm not gonna comment this way because I'll be prepared for a lengthy discussion of why and so on and so forth. So that's a different. Number one is culture. Number two, you are exposed as you on LinkedIn because your resume is there, your employer is there, so there's more respect, diba? So unlike on Facebook, you can hide from that persona and work from Krusty Krab. I don't know why there are Krusty Krabs all over Facebook.
Oh, but ang dami nun. What's that actually? So pang
Oo nga eh. Well, ako I thought it was just for those kids na 18 years old and below, using Facebook, so they don't know what to put. But I think there are a lot of online sellers now who are also using Krusty Krabs. Maybe sole reason is they don't want to get traced. So, there is dignity and integrity in terms of LinkedIn. I'm not saying that Facebook doesn't have it. It's just that LinkedIn is more you're more exposed. There's more detail in it of who you are. Yeah.
Now, I have a question from that. Kasi wala talaga akong alam sa LinkedIn. So, I've been doing it. Pero, for example, the same post in Facebook versus this in LinkedIn, and this video in YouTube versus this video that I would post in LinkedIn, or versus this IG story that I'll put in LinkedIn, it doesn't get as much reactions, or at least mileage compared to what I would post in Facebook. Parang siguro treat me as wala akong kaalam-alam sa sa LinkedIn or I'm doing it wrong?
There's only about 4 million plus on LinkedIn, Filipinos.
Okay.
In comparison to the other countries. Meaning we're still all babies in terms of the usage of LinkedIn because not everybody is also active yet on LinkedIn. So imagine if there's 4 million people in there, how many people are active? Let's just say, maybe like 30-40% or maybe 60 or maybe 80 now, but it's still 4% compared to the world. Now, going back to your question, yes, metrics do, especially if you're a marketer or you're someone who's super into measuring things and data, of course, metrics matter. Except that on LinkedIn, at least for me, my experience is I would rather focus on the people that I nurture and get to build relationship with compared to the number of followers I have. If you've noticed also, you can go to Facebook and LinkedIn and put it side by side. You won't be able to see the followers count right away in the UX and the user experience and the user interface of LinkedIn compared to Facebook and Instagram, diba? The followers is just straight on your face, diba? In your face. So number 2, yes, there's hope, of course, Marvin. And I don't think that you're saying that you're sucking it in. You know why? Because the fact that you've been showing up on LinkedIn, people are seeing, there are eyeballs that are seeing that, okay, Marvin is crushing it on stocks, that you're a thought leader when it comes to stocks. And the people that you wanted to reach out on in terms of credibility and trust are in there. These are professionals. Now, the question here is, who are the people that you allowed to see you? So if you take an audit of your followers or your friends, so check on that. See if are these the people whom you want to also reach out to or reach out with. Are these the eyeballs that you also want to surround yourself with? Compared to Facebook kasi, I totally agree in terms of the metrics because the more followers, the more eyeballs, the more probability for sales, the more probably it's going to give you lead generation and so on and so forth. But it's a macro game. Instead of, in LinkedIn, it's a micro game. It zooms in again straight to the spot. Like, who are these people that you wanted to talk to? Every person in your persona, diba? It's different. I'm learning it also this way, that you are not your audience. So even if you are so in love with stocks, maybe your audience are the B and A market, but the people that you wanted to talk to are the C market. Or, it differs. I don't know specifically what your objectives or your metrics are right now. But again, who do you want to talk to? And then invite them in or connect with them also. So this way, when you get to take an audit on who these people are, it's easier for you to reach out to them. So let's just say you need to speak with the CEO. Let's just say Carl D. Gusto mo ma-reach si Carl D. Ganun level. Diba? Hi, Carl. So if you want to talk to these kinds of CEOs, but you don't have, direct connection, LinkedIn is the way to go because number 1, you'll be able to see who are the people they're talking to. Number 2, you'll see how they talk, what are the kinds of conversation that they're so into. Number 3, it gives you this passage, that, okay, this is my entry. Because there is, let's just say, a conversation that Carl mentioned. And then you are knowledgeable about that. So you can hop on into the discussion and then include yourself. And then that way you get to introduce yourself. And then you'll be able to nurture, the relationship. And then what happens is you take the online to offline. The offline is the magic sauce. This is where all the good things happen. Once a person knows you and gets to follow you, gets to read you, gets to know you better, 80% of the sale is already done. So all you gotta do really is when we reach out to you, it's already hot and spicy. All you gotta do is show up and close it. So isn't that amazing? So that's a difference. Again, a lot of people would say, okay, Cass, I need to grow my network on LinkedIn. I know to grow my network. It's a buzzword now. Sure, but you're forgetting who are the people that you want to network with.
If you would rank it in terms of what you should post in LinkedIn, short text, blog type text, pictures, video. Rank it. Ano yung mas importanteng you should post in LinkedIn?
Number one is video because it already hits the spot. It tells everything, and people are visual and kinetic, and so on and so forth. Video, and then short, short, and then the long ones. However, medyo biased din ako.
Pictures yung uli? Pictures yung last?
So, pictures and then long form.
Video, picture,
photo,
okay, long form,
and text. Yeah, and then the text. I don't want you to stress about which one is best. I think what we have to, and what I'm gonna say here is go for what you're comfortable in. So if you're comfortable on creating graphics, especially if you're a graphic designer, of course, express, your message in it, or your thought with nice graphics. If you're far better in writing because maybe you're a copywriter, or if you're not a copywriter, maybe you just love writing or reading, then go ahead and do so. So focus on what you're good at. Kasi, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it's in the context. So it's the content and the context. It's not really how you put it all together. But of course, people are more visual now. So yeah, video is a bit.
So, if I want to start my own, for example, I have my milk tea business. What should I do? How should I go about it sa LinkedIn?
Fix your LinkedIn, so your profile, make sure that you were able to fill up everything. Make it an all-star profile. Make sure that you place also your summary, how they get to reach you, place in there your background, what is it that you're currently doing, and your cover page, perhaps you can put the milk tea brand that you're carrying, or your franchise, or whatever, your business. And then number two is come up with, every day, just give yourself like 7 minutes, reach out to potential people that you wanted to reach out to. Like, are these like, I don't know. I mean, depends on who your market is.
You PM them. What I've noticed kasi, sobrang dami sa LinkedIn. There's a lot of property development people there. Tapos, yun, I get lots of PMs from them. Is that what you're saying? Do what they're doing. So then,
no, this is more for the news feed first. LinkedIn is really more of like, again, nurturing the relationship. So build a relationship first by introducing yourself. It's kind of like selling, but you're not, because you're just sharing your milestone and your story for them. So it's always about them, diba? How good, why are you doing this for them? Diba? What is the convenience of them having you? So you tell them your story, and then eventually, what's so fun about this? It's so fun because people are going to say, congratulations, yada, 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 on your comments. So with that comment, it's your opportunity to see, okay, who is this person? Okay, maybe this is time that you can comment back and say, hey, you know what? We have coupons. I can send it to your office because you saw that he's from BGC or something like that, right? And then, of course, this person will just say, hey, I'm going to PM you. Or you're going to say, you know what? Let me PM you. I'll send it over. So it's an opportunity. So so those are the things. So again, number one, fix your profile, make it an all-star profile, complete it. Number two, give yourself 7 to maybe 15 minutes to add content, and then comment back, engage with other people, and then slide into the DMs. And then this is the best part, bring it offline. Now, with what you said, that you've got a lot of people like messaging you from real estate, I feel you. I've been getting a lot of those as well. And this is the opportunity naman for me to tell them, hi guys, I love the initiative. However, I feel and I do think that you can do better in terms of blah, 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 blah. And because of that, they now attend my class. And I don't even have to, no ads. So now they attend my classes, they go to my website and they download my pre-recorded, webinar, they download. So it's amazing how it's just connecting on it itself because you educate them. So instead of making offline, parang ba yan, ang spammy mo naman, di ba? Instead of doing that, again, go back to the culture. What are you gonna do? Educate them.
But my question is it actually effective for them to do that?
Yes! Of course.
They get sales from that also?
I wouldn't be teaching LinkedIn for about 3 years now if it didn't serve, of course, my business. I listen hard to what they're asking because of the quarantine. So they were saying, Cassie, can you teach? Yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, sige. So I thought, I'm teaching now. And what's even amazing, I have an 8 weeks intensive program because they requested for it. And it's amazing because with all the small digital products that I have and also my intensive, my God, 9 days, I earned about 350,000 pesos easily. And that's without an ad. Yeah, without an ad. Pero yun yeah, again, it's in the sales process also. Diba? Yeah, grabe talaga. So even with me, LinkedIn is changing its platform ever since Microsoft acquired them. So they now have live videos. It's running now in Australia. You already have these events. You can enlist your events and you can invite people from your network. There's just so many things that's been happening, and then the media is up there. So again, you have to go through also. It's also teaching you sales. So it's not just about I have a face, this is my resume, and then I'll leave it there. It's gonna work on its own. I mean, parang tumambay ka lang din yan sa bahay, di ba? Kasi hindi mo binigay ito office sa employer, edi wala, paano ka mahahire?
Ito, interesting. Can you give me para people can follow them, 5 Filipinos that are really 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 doing well in LinkedIn? Yan. Parang kumbaga sa YouTube, it's like Erwan Yusaf, like Will Dasovich, who are the Erwan Yusafs of LinkedIn? Yan.
One is Francis Pong because he always, educate us like a dad in terms of leadership. That's one. Aaron Madolora. Okay. He is actually the one who made Paymaya. Virginia Bautista. What she does naman is she's been teaching LinkedIn also, and her services on how to copyright and also do sales on LinkedIn. Syempre si Sean Si.
Malakas sa talaga? He's
Well, Sean has been sharing some videos as well and some thoughts every now and then. Kasi di ba he has this leadership stack kind of thing going on.
Alala ko yun, si Sean Si. Just to end, tips for people who want to start, I guess, using LinkedIn in what they do na lang. I'm not talking about employees now. We're talking about people who want to at least have a business.
Number one, of course, get into LinkedIn and fix your profile, make it an all-star profile, fill everything up together. If you guys need a helping hand with that, I have a starter kit. I can just forward it to you guys. Number 2 is to start posting. Not billboard ads kind of posts, but rather start posting your milestones, your realizations, your learning, and then connect it to your business as well. Number 3 is dive in and comment to people that you follow, especially those who doesn't have a comment yet, because those without comments yet, once you comment, it shows also to your feed and to his feed, so you also help each other. Number 3, make sure that it's substantial though. It's not just like, "Uy, congratulations." No, it's not just that. Maybe say, "Congratulations on this milestone for blah, blah, blah." So, make it more...
Mali pala ginagawa ko eh. Hinatype ko lang, idol. Mali pala yung
Panay na ako sa'yo, no? Panay kita idol. So, but at least, people getting to know you as someone who cheers people on. So that's good. So yeah, and then if you have time, if you can write, make use of LinkedIn Pulse. So LinkedIn Pulse is a blog of LinkedIn. You don't have to, do it like every week, but only if you can, because this way people will know how your mind thinks. Yeah. Videos, don't worry about editing. In LinkedIn, we love it if it's as raw as it gets. You can put subtitles if you like. If you have an app for that, actually better. But yeah, as organic and authentic, as unapologetic as you are, and then go ahead. So those are actually the things. Just 7 minutes, 3 to 7 minutes. Ako sometimes I just spend like 3 minutes responding to my inbox, and then that's it.
So for those who are listening, if you want to reach Cassie, Cassie LinkedIn, so you can reach her, talk to her, and if you have any questions as well. And I hope that this gave you insights about LinkedIn, kasi I'm not the right person to talk about LinkedIn kasi wala talaga akong alam sa LinkedIn. I'm not so good at LinkedIn. So si Cassie talaga, if you want to, I guess, build your business using LinkedIn, she's the best person to talk to. So yun lang. Have a Have a great day, Cassie. And for those who are listening, I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys. And if there's one thing, by the way, that I wanted to say in all of this is, if you want to be good at something, it's not easy. People always think that if I do it in YouTube, you do well, do it on Instagram, do it anywhere. Lahat pinaghihirapan eh. Everything is all based on the amount of skill that you have and the amount of effort that you put into it. Because if it was that easy, then everyone would be as rich as Cassie. But it's something that you really spend a lot of time for you to be able to build it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy and see you all again soon. Bye, guys.
Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.